Hey guys, this is Ryan from Discovery, West Virginia. Just wanted to talk a little bit here about Willbilly Bike Shop. We were recently there to mountain bike and got a chance to visit the bike shop after we got done riding on Meeks Mountain Trails. Willbilly Bikes offers professional bike sales and repairs conveniently located next to West Virginia's fastest growing network of trails in the Meeks Mountain in Hurricane, West Virginia. They have a full-service bike shop, bike rentals and sales. They've got plenty of gear, and Tom, who we'll speak to here in just a minute, can tell you a great deal about the bikes, your bike, bikes you potentially would want to buy, and a lot about the trail system that's located behind their shop there. Meeks Mountain is a rapidly expanding network of trails that borders the Hurricane City Park and Willbilly Bikes. Meeks Mountain Trail Alliance is a nonprofit, all-volunteer organization dedicated to building public trails for hikers, trail runners, and mountain bikers, all to enjoy. This is a great little shop. My brother and I had a great chance to go in and check this place out after our ride. So going to turn it over to Tom here and talk a little bit about his shop and what got him involved in the biking and mountain biking industry. All right, we're here in Willbilly's Bike Shop here in Hurricane, West Virginia. This is Tom, the owner of the shop. How long have you guys been here?
We've been open about 3 months.
Okay. And what got you started in the biking community in general that ultimately led to you opening your own bike shop?
I could probably go all the way back to in high school. Me and Buddy had the idea to ride our bikes across country when we graduated. So my senior year, I did a cross-country trip, and just getting ready for that trip, I traveled around to a few local bike shops, and really one of them stood out to me there, and kind of hit it off with John Cycler there in St. Albans, guy, Rich Harper, real good guy, and he helped me out. And anyway, fast forward a year or so after that trip, I ended up back there at John Cycler working for Rich. And that's really where I learned to build wheels and wrench on bikes. And then when I did that first trip, I got into bike racing, and so that kind of built for a few years. And I ended up racing in Europe in like 95. I won state championships here, and got invited to go race on a team in Belgium. And so that was really the kind of the peak of my bike racing there. And then I just stayed around, all the years. I've done other jobs, worked construction, but I've always been racing bikes a little bit here and there, and wrenching bikes. Just had the idea. I've wanted Hurricane to have a bike shop for years, and with the new Meeks Trails going in, I felt like it was really time, that this community was right for having our own shop here in Putnam County. So
That's actually where I was going to come back to was, the Meeks Mountain Trail system that's opened up. It's literally just right behind you, and it seems like the whole community is kind of involved in getting this trail system going, and from where it started to kind of even where it's at now. And then when you said you started your bike shop, it's right here in front of Meeks Mountain Trails. What are maybe some things that are coming up between that and then your shop here, all being kind of just real close together? What's some things getting ready to happen with the Meeks Mountain Trails that you're excited for?
Well, just the growth of the trails really is kind of a reflection of all the community that's behind it. We do our trail building on Saturdays, and it's normal to see 30, 40 people sometimes out there, just all hand tools, and regardless of the weather, there's just a real good community backing all the way, from the city of Hurricane to the Meeks family that has donated this land, and really just a lot of people coming together, and that's of course, this is one obvious example. This business wouldn't be here without the trails, but there's others, businesses that we're starting to see coming along that are as a direct result of those trails.
It almost seems seamless, having the trail system that's just a phenomenal in this area, probably amongst the best, to have a bike shop just right in front of it. I mean, it's either in front of you or behind you, depending on where you start off on the trail. Where would somebody want to look if they want to get involved? They love to ride, they love to run, maybe they love to hike, but maybe they're interested in some trail building opportunities and starting to, fellowship with other people. Where would somebody maybe turn to find information on how to start doing that?
Sure. If you go online to the our website, the willbillybikes.com, we've got links there to go to the Meeks Mountain Trail Alliance. I'm not sure. You have to Google that one to get the web address right, but there's links there. If you go on Facebook, there's a Facebook group for like the City of Hurricane, Meeks Mountain Trails. There's regularly posts on there prior to the trail build. So usually a day or two before the next, like say right now we're building on Saturdays, but usually by Friday sometime there will be a post up on there saying, hey, come out, we're starting over here at City Park at 8 o'clock or whatever it happens to be. But somebody can always call here too. We usually have a good handle of one of my kids or my wife or somebody's usually out there on the build too. So but it's definitely a lot of fun to go out there and build something yourself, and then when you're out hiking or biking, you can roll through that berm and think, I built that.
Get to appreciate the fruits of your labor.
Sure. Leave your own signature on the trail.
Yeah. Well, Tom, you can tell this is definitely a community thing. My brother Zach and I showed up today. Tom's shop was just right behind the trail system. At that point, my brother and I were already out there, and first thing we did was meet you out working on a bike that you were working on, just testing it out. Was able to answer a few quick questions and got us on our way. So I'm going to leave with that. I think that you've got a great system going on with that, and I love the fact that looks great, and we wish you well with continued future business. So with that, I'm just get you a little fist bump there, man, and I appreciate you. Thanks a lot. Absolutely.